Name 6 animals which specifically live in the Arctic. 2 polar bears and 4 seals. That kid is not technically wrong. They said name 6 animals that live in the Arctic, and, well, technically that kid did. Hey, I'm your host, Kai, and in this video, we're going to be reacting to ridiculous answers that kids gave on tests and, homework and stuff like that, because right now the Reddit's still down and whatnot. Hopefully next week when I record, it won't be, because as you know, I do these videos in advance and whatnot, and at the time when I'm doing this particular video, Reddit's just being Reddit. So anyways, let's jump right into the video. I'm your host, Kai. Here we go. What is your favorite Hugh Jackman? Hugh Jackman's also my favorite Hugh. So this is obviously from a Spanish class, and it's like, use these commands to tell your sister to do the following things, and then the person responds like, I don't have a sister. Which, yeah, I mean, technically they're right. If they don't have a sister, how are they going to use the commands to tell their sister to do the following things? Really funny. I like that one. So this directions is like, read each of the following problems and come up with a solution for each one. Problem: you fell on the playground and it scratched your knee. Solution: the kid goes, get up and deal with it. This kid obviously, he like at home, he was falling, and he, when as a kid, when he was younger, it scraped his knee, and dad's like, get up and deal with the boy. It's nothing but a scrape on the knee. And now he's heard that so many times, he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna get up and deal with it. Alright, so it's like, in a word, describe school. Hell. Kid, I agree with you on that assumption that, school can be hell. I mean, been there, done that, so I completely get what he's saying, and, I would say that it gets better as you go through the school, but sometimes it doesn't. What's best is, like, just to go ahead and deal with all that hell and then get that education so you can get out of there, basically. But yeah, I like that test answer. This kid, you can't bullshit him. So, it's a math test, and it's like, the difference between 180 and 158 is 22. And then it's like, explain how you found your answer in problem 4. And he's like, math! Now this one's obviously like a history test, and it's like, what ended in 1896? And the kid's like, 1895. Another math test one, and it's like, Mike saw 17 blue cars and 25 green cars at the toy store. How many cars did he see? And the person's like, 17 plus 25 is 42. I got the answer by talking in my brain, and I agreed that the answer that my brain got was correct. He's like, me and my brain talked it out, and obviously this is the correct answer. So it's a teacher quiz pattern detector. And it's like, how is the brain like a cantaloupe? List 7 ways, and the first answer is, it's delicious. Oh no, we got a Hannibal Lecter on our hands, people. What is the highest frequency noise that a human can register? And the kid answers, Mariah Carey. I mean, she can hit a high note, folks, but like Whitney Houston, when she sings the I will always love you, I can't do it, but like, she can hit a pretty high frequency, and so can that one person that sang the Titanic theme song. Fudge, what was it? Oh, Celine Dion, too. So, I mean, and that guy that sang that one song.
So I was mistaken, he can't hit the high note. That was like the joke in South Park. It was John Stamos' brother, and everybody's like, well, everyone knows that John Stamos' brother can't hit the high note, and it's that song, The Lovin' You, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But what's funny is, like, at the end of the episode, he, like, hits the high note, goes, and you have to watch the episode, but yeah, that's who I was thinking of. He can hit a pretty high note, so in that particular episode, so I'm pretty sure that's probably also a high frequency. What was it? The highest frequency noise that a human can register? That might be it. Sorry, off track. Anyways, let's go back to the reacting to ridiculous kid test answers.
So it's, in what state do the particles show the most movement? California. In what state do particles show the least movement? New Jersey. Oh no.
But no, in all honesty, you can't be talking shit about New Jersey. New Jersey ain't that bad. I mean, Yeah, New Jersey brought us that crap show, reality TV show, New Jersey, and Snooki, whatever the fuck a Snooki is. But it did bring us Kevin Smith, and Kevin Smith brought us, Clerks, Clerks 2, Clerks 3, Mallrats, Jersey Girl, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back reboot. All those movies were great. And I mean, Kevin Smith wrote a lot of decent comic books, and he's the reason that in that Flash movie that came out recently, that there was that one sequence that had Nicolas Cage's Superman. The Superman a lot of us have all been waiting to see. So not everything about New Jersey's bad, but it did bring us Jersey Shore and the Real Housewives in New Jersey and all that crap. But it brought us also Cake Boss. If you all haven't watched Cake Boss, y'all should watch that show. That show's pretty cool. So, not everything in New Jersey's bad. Just, God, New Jersey, why did you do that to us with Jersey Shore? So this is a science thing, and it goes, some atoms share electrons to become more stable. Describe a situation in which people share something and everyone benefits. This kid's like communism. A fellow comrade. Future Kai, play the theme music. Okay. So it's like, find the X, so it's a math problem. And the kid circled the X and is like, right there it is. What's wrong, teach? The X is right there. I don't know what your problem is. And this is a history one. It goes, where was the American Declaration of Independence signed? At the bottom. Yep. Okay, so just in case anybody was actually curious of where it was signed in the Pennsylvania State House, later renamed Independence Hall, on August 2nd, 1776. So, there you go. I still like that kid's answer, though. On the bottom, he's technically correct. Another history one, I'm assuming, or social studies class, and it's like, what did Mahatma Gandhi and Genghis Khan have in common? And the kid's like, unusual names, and he's not wrong. I mean, they do have unusual names. So this is another one, math one, and it's like 0.5 or 1.0, 3.2 or 3.02, 4.83 or 4.8, 6.25 or 6.4, 0.7 or 0.07. Oh man, this kid's probably failed, but still pretty funny. And so this is like a science class one, and it's like, draw a plant cell and identify its most important parts. And he literally put the plant behind bars. He's like, no windows, that's a important part. And iron bars. Oh no, we need to start a hashtag, movement on Twitter and on the internet. Hashtag free the plants. So it's like, write 3 things you want to do in the future, and this kid's like, get a girlfriend. That's a decent one, getting your significant other. Number 2, kiss her. That's a pretty good goal. But then number 3, when you get to number 3, it's like, rule the world. It's like, whoa, kid. Your third one, is like, rule the world. But, if he doesn't get 1 and 2, he might just jump to that rule the world one, because this is some evil villain stuff. We got a future evil villain in the making here. And this one's a math one, maybe? I'm not sure. It says, explain how you decided which pairs to circle. And the kid's like, I just know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I just know that's the correct answer. And so it's like, list several things up about the sun. He's like, shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun. So this one's like, what will you be when you're 100 years old? And the kid's like, breaking out of my tomb. Damn, this kid's coming back as a zombie. Somebody call Sam and Dean Winchester. So it's a science one. It's like, this diagram best illustrates what? A, Lamarck's theory of evolution. B, Darwin's theory of evolution. C, Metellus' principles. Or D, Lyell's theory about past changes. And the kid's like, X, I'm marking all this out. It's E, giraffes are heartless creatures. Hey, I understand the kid's point of view. Like, the giraffes, sit there eating the grass and they just let their friend die. This kid's right. Giraffes are heartless creatures. Frickin' giraffes. Science 1, and it's like the first cells were probably, and the kid put lonely. He got marked off for that, but he's right. You know, those first cells were like all by myself. It's one of those fill in the blank part, but the person's got the part circled that's supposed to be the ridiculous test answer, and it's like the man pet the dog. Now apparently the answers he was supposed to use was fit or hit, but the kid was like, nah, I'm gonna put pet because you should not hit dogs. And he's got a point. This is not a ridiculous answer. This is a correct answer. Give it to this kid for sympathy. Or empathy, sorry. So the kid put his name on the paper. It's Frankie. He goes, I earn money at home by... He goes, I don't. He goes, I'm a freeloader. The kid's being honest. He's like, no, I don't do shit. I'm a freeloader. My dad says so. Oh, poor Frankie. Alright, so it's like, you know, he circles, you know, what the sedimentary rock. And the for extra credit, it's like, what is the strongest force on Earth? And he goes, love. Hey, that is a very wholesome answer. You shouldn't mark that kid wrong. He watched the Flash TV series with Grant Gustin. He's like, love. That show taught me that the greatest force on Earth is love, damn it. So it's like, do not write your essay on this page. And he put your essay. He's like, take that, establishment. I showed you. So the kid like put his answer, and then he drew like this ninja. He goes, this ninja prevents any grading of less than 100%. And the teacher's like, scary, +2. So the teacher went ahead and gave him 100. Awesome. That's cool. Alright, so this one, it's like, you know, what makes you special? Name 3 things that make you special. He goes, I like to play football. I like to build with Legos. I am God. Damn. So it's like, would you rather be stuck on an island all alone with one person you hate? The person's like, I would rather be on an island with someone I hate so I have something to eat. What is the cannibalism within this video? Oh no. Okay, the homework is, you would assume the role of a Chinese immigrant in 1870. Write a letter home describing your experiences. Your letter should include the following: contributions and experience in the West. And the kid literally wrote Chinese little letter alphabet. This kid took his assignment very seriously. It's like, well, there you go, teacher. I did what you said. So it's like, draw the different flags of the country. Draws a Danish flag, a Swedish flag, and then a Finnish flag. Because get it? Finnish. Good one, kid. Let's write an example of a risk, and the kid puts this. Oh, that is a risk. Just writing with this and hoping you get a good grade. Good one. Suppose you wanted to build a house on this land and still protect its natural resources. What could you do? How could you protect the natural resources? And he's like, you could just forget about the house. He's got a point. Oh, man, kid. So this one is like a math thing, and it's like, name the quadrilateral. And he literally named it Bob, Sam, Tennyson, Kate, and Harry. He's like, darn it, these shapes deserve names too.
And that's the entire video for this time. If you're wondering what was on my microphone the entire time, it's this little button. Just in case you were wondering what's on it, and I'm pretty sure that made a loud sound because I was messing with the mic there. But anyways, that's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me in the comment section what you thought of any of these ridiculous test answers or any other funny photos or stuff like this that you would like me to react to. Comment in the comment section so I can know. Anyways, thank you for watching. I've been your host, Kai, and I'll see you in the next video.